Hi there, everyone. It is currently the 10th of September 2014. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you today. Right around 3 p.m. Japan Standard Time. That's about 06 Universal Standard Time. And what we are looking at today is the possibility of a new storm system, and the first one in nearly a month that potentially could impact some land areas. It's not Fengshan, which you can see off here towards the northeast. It's actually moving out of the picture. That did impact the Izu and Ogasawara Islands, and what I mean by land areas, I'm talking about highly populated regions, and that's down here towards the south. Invest 94W being dubbed at this time. It is a low pressure area, and really a very disorganized low pressure area at this time. So before I get into the forecast update for those of you, I do want to remind you this is very disorganized, and when you are still in the genesis phase, the forecast really could change a lot based on where that exact center of circulation is really initializing. So right now you can see here, this is close up on that IR imagery. Where is the low pressure center? It's actually hard to spot. Actually, somebody from the Westpac weather team here spotted it on ASCON imagery during the last pass. Right there, this is Guam and Saipan just off towards the north. You have Micronesia, and you can see a little bit of a cyclonic circulation. Now that is the initialization, the starting phase of this storm. And I did say during our morning update, if we get this low-level center developing south of 10 degrees north, I would be more inclined in saying this is going to be impacting the Philippines, vice churning farther off towards the north. Numerical guidance, though, really is still in a spread on this. Actually, first, let's take a look at the GFS model, because this has really been the bullish one of all the model outlooks. This one wants a typhoon to develop. If you see people posting images, including Westpac weather, we posted a few today, of a typhoon just off the eastern seaboard of the Philippines, they're probably posting the GFS model. It usually is aggressive with storm systems in the early stages. That is something you want to keep in mind. But the thing is, it's been spot on as far as depicting initialization and where a storm system will go, not so much the intensity, but where it will go in the long range. Now, things I can tell you, though, the Philippine Sea is a fertile breeding ground for storm systems, and what we have seen in the past, most recently Ramasoon, is that when storm systems get into this area, this type of intensification, it's not improbable. It's actually very probable and very possible. Now, as we look ahead with the NavGem model, this one actually keeps that storm system farther north. It rounds the Westpac High, and it pulls off there towards the southern Japanese islands as a much weaker storm system. So that's kind of just a taste of the model spread. Take a look at the Meteo Earth app, and this is the one I really like to use because it shows you the ECMWF, which is the highest resolution of the models that we look at here as far as the global ones are concerned. And this one, it also, if it's showing up a storm system, it's probably going to be happening. So as far as numerical guidance goes right now, this is what we're seeing. And right here, you can see that elongated circulation. It starts to wind up as we go into the weekend, and then it really becomes much more organized. Still got a lot of precipitation flowing in from the west, so even if our storm system was to churn and track off there towards the north, we still have these westerly winds coming in. So you're going to be seeing those rain showers across parts of Visayas and Luzon as the storm system approaches. Even though ECMWF keeps that high pressure ridge in place farther towards the north, and it eventually has a storm system, of possibly a severe tropical storm or typhoon, impacting those of you across northern portions of Luzon. This is my best advice at this time. We have this low pressure area. There's also another low there into the Philippine Sea. This is going to bring some showers towards Vietnam, but really at this time, this is the one I want to concentrate on. If you are out here in eastern Luzon, now is the time to start making these preparations. Let people know there is the possibility of a storm. As we go through Thursday and Friday, that is going to be much more definite if that is going to exactly happen or not. Because right now, as I mentioned, Luzon could get hit, or this could turn north. This is the spread we're seeing right now, and really two possible scenarios: it moving north or it coming straight off there towards Luzon. If I was a betting man and not a meteorologist, I would say Luzon at this time, basically on where this storm system is and that high pressure ridge just off towards the north. But right now, I want to wait until we get a organized low-level center, more than what we are already seeing, before we pinpoint exactly. What I can say is widespread rain showers for the Philippines by early next week at the very least. Even if this does turn off towards the north, it could be some damaging winds. That is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, always appreciate it. If you post it down there in the comment box below, always appreciate your feedback. And as always, stay safe out there.